It's been a while since the last official update, so here is the MDC Sting for this for the end of November, and there's a lot of great stuff that's been happening, and we're really getting into a groove of the students becoming familiar with their middle school routine and what they are they need to do to be successful, which is really cool. Here we go. We're going to start out with, we had some, call it Kudos kids. We recognized some students for doing those extra things that maybe are outside of the grade book, but just make our culture and our climate and our community that much better.
Kind of what Ms. Wood looked at, I looked at the kids in my advisory, and mostly I was looking for not academic things, but I was looking for, as Ms. Wood looked at, kids who were positive and came in with a positive attitude every day, made other people smile, included other people, and those two people from my advisory are Megan Donovan and Sam Christensen.
We want to celebrate what we see in the classroom, and two people I want to recognize is one, I want to recognize Eli Crump from my advisory, and why I want to recognize him is that he shows a big, he was showing big gains and asking quality questions, that he knows how to study for himself, he's persistent, he does quality work in the room, and I wanted to give a moment to recognize him, so let's give him a round of applause.
Nice.
Person number 2 is going to be Aiden Hendler. And why I'm recognizing Aiden is that I've seen substantial growth as a learner, is that he is starting to come up to me asking for help. He is signing up for flexes and things to make sure he does well in class. And I wanted to recognize him advocating for his own learning. So let's give Aiden a round of applause.
Mine, I have two from my advisory. And the first one, and I'm going to separate them a little bit because of what they bring in their own way. The first one goes all the way back to Camp Edenwood. Do you remember there were some bees? I didn't notice any of you noticing the bees. And this student had bees on him, participated, chose his attitude in the most heroic way, and it did not complain, participated, had a blast with the activity, and that is Finn. Under the helping out all the time, anytime, and this student will just drop anything to help another student, to be there, and that student is Harper.
Both these people are so upbeat. It's like when you're in a room with these people, you can't help but be just a happier person. They're always so positive, and when they're doing our work in advisory, they have just a great balance of doing what they're supposed to be doing, but then also having fun while they're doing it. It's like they're friends with everybody, they make everybody smile, and you just cheer. Sorry, I just noticed that. And you just leave the space with them feeling better than when you came in. And those two people are Venna and Jack B.
Grand Portage Project, that's what it used to be. Now I combined it with Mr. Haringa, and we're working on the Minnesota Fur Trade Project. And the project consists of the history side of the fur trade, which they're studying in social studies now, as well as the science side, which we're just finishing on with speed and average speed. And the quick version is they have to calculate the science side, calculate how long and the average speed distance over time from Southview to Grand Portage, and then coming back, they are doing it during the fur trade, going up current time, coming back 1804. So they're walking their horse and distributing it over the course of numerous days. Here's what was going on.
From sundown to sunrise, or from sundown to sunrise, like the sleeping time? It's 10 hours?
They're saying you have 10 hours of movement time. From sun up to sundown is 10 hours.
Okay, so then you have 14 hours of non-sundown.
Theoretically, yeah.
Wow.
I think I like it better because we have more, it's not like test. We can work on projects. There's not a lot of stress on it, but with tests, there was much more. So,
I also like it because we get to do the social studies aspect with the science aspect for how long it takes and who would do it in real life and if it's present or non-present.
I think this is a pretty fun project because you get to make a map and find different spots on the map to stop at, and then you get to learn about the fur trade and all of the jobs.
I think this is a fun project because we get to learn a lot and learn how to make maps and to learn about the fur trade.
Doing is really fun because you get to see how Native Americans and European fur traders traveled in between two places.
I like this project because I'm learning about all these new places and how way back when then how people traveled. It's so much different than how now we drive everywhere.
I think that this project is an okay. I was confused at first, but then I finally kind of understood it. It was a lot of work at first, but now I'm caught up a lot on it. So yeah.
Okay, so I like this project because it's there's a lot of work, but it's really interesting to learn about, and I think the fur trade is pretty cool, so I like this project.
so I'm working on the fur trade project, and this packet it's vocab for it. So yeah.